Hello G.I. Joe fans, we are so excited to be here with you today. I am Emily from the product marketing team, joined by
Lenny from design.
We are really excited to get to show you some of the figures that we have been working on.
Yeah.
So to start off, I think we should let him go first because he never gets to go
He
first,
never
right?
gets to go first.
Oh,
brother, can I go first? Remember their accent? Oh, I think I telegraphed what it's going to be.
Oh, yeah. So our very first reveal up first is Xamot. That's right.
Yeah, and as you can see here is Xamot in all of his glory and riches, if you would. So as you can tell from the design, we really stuck close to the classic because, I mean, that is really what exudes Xamot and Tomax. I said Xamot first.
There you go.
Of course, he has a scar on the side of his face, and this is a brand new sculpt, as you can see. From what I can tell you from the images, the sash and shoulder pad is removable.
Ooh,
and
bonus.
What else could you guys know? Then the secondary parts on the forearm pieces. And it was just an all-around fun figure to do. It was really fun to dive into the old figures and kind of give them a revamp, but really keep them close to what they originally were. Because it's what made them so sweet. They were so ridiculous looking.
Yeah. Oh,
that,
and I mean, you know, what's a Xamot without a friend? So, and here, without further ado, is Tomax.
his brother Tomax. Remember that accent they had? It was like
so
this
good.
refined accent on the cartoon.
Very refined.
So
yes.
here's Tomax, of course, with his smirk. Really try to stay close to the original figures, as where Tomax had the smirk and Xamot had that more of like a kind of like a mug face. Again, same sculpt as the other one, but with new pieces because they're mirrors of each other. So makes it a little more difficult than trying to use parts and pieces over and over again. So it's mirror parts of each other, as you can see on the knife holsters, on the thighs, on the ankles, and the
legs are really hard. It's fine.
and the hip. So yeah, really fun figures to work on. So yeah, Tomax and Xamot, or
Right.
Xamot and Tomax.
Either way, we like them both.
Yeah.
So then rounding out, actually, no, we're not rounding out anything. We have so many more things to talk about. So next classified figure, we have Stalker.
Yeah, so Stalker was awesome to work on. We have been waiting to get the Stalker. Stalker is one of my favorite characters. Lonzo is the man. So what we did was we dove into this character. As you can see here, he's wearing kind of like the scarf over top. And we're playing kind of his ranger role. You're not seeing the accessories he comes with, but he does come with some iconic things that the original figure did come with. The beret is removable. We gave him a sweet fade. He looks pretty sharp. Not too many updates on this guy. He's got extra gloves. He's got his sidearm holsters on his thighs, and all around really fun figure. New military body for us. We're super excited to add him to the line, and I hope you guys enjoy him as much as I enjoyed working on him.
Cool. All right, so first three. Who do you guys think we're going to see next? I mean, we know because we have a little cheaty teleprompter that reminds us what we wrote in the script.
Yeah.
But we are really excited to kind of bring a new deco style for classified a little bit.
So couple figures you're going to see next are going to be in a special box.
Special packaging. Special packaging is all we can tell you. So it's going to be a little bit out of the ordinary. Stay tuned for more soon.
Yeah.
But we're really excited about it. We think that it looks so good.
It gives you a lot of nostalgia feels when you look at it.
Yes, like a lot of nostalgia feels. And it would I be correct in saying it's quite oversized?
It is quite oversized. Yeah.
It makes quite a statement on a shelf.
So without further ado,
we have our new Baroness figure.
Yes, so this figure, it's the original mold from the Baroness in coil, but we spruced her up a little bit. She's all in black, so it's black on black. There's no tonal play here, but we did mess with the glosses. So as you're seeing on the screen, her armor pieces will be in high gloss black paint, and then her face print is brand new. So yeah, it's a really exciting figure. It brings us back to the old days, and I can't wait till you guys see her full presentation.
Oh my God, you're gonna love it. The packaging is great. And so also for our new kind of retro-inspired classified, we have Lady Jaye.
So Lady Jaye, this was another fun figure to work on. As you can see, the colors are very much heavily inspired by the original Lady Jaye figure that came out in what was it, like '85, I think it was. So the black hat with the whatever that Air logo was on her forehead. And then the greens have been punched up, and she even has '80s style makeup on. She's got blue eyeliners, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, I love it.
She looks pretty rad. Yeah.
That's fabulous. So we can't wait until you guys get to see the packaging for these, see them all with their accessories. I think you'll be really, really excited about them. So let's change gears a little
Yep.
bit. You know, we've been talking about the return of ORing. We're so excited about ORing to be coming back to the line. And so let's show everybody our next ORing 2-pack. So we have some ORing troop builders for you, welcoming some new Cobras to the ORing line.
Yeah, so it's the Cobra Officer and the Cobra Troopers. So if you want a troop build, this is the 2-pack to get. I mean, how better can you troop build with an officer?
You can't. And I love that it comes with 2 troop builders so that it's not like you're getting like a troop builder and a named figure. And so you'll have like a million Destros on the side or something.
I promise to never do that to you.
It's kind of you.
It's, you know, we do what we can. We understand that's a big issue, so we're not going to do it. So you always see troop builders together if they're ever in a 2-pack, as you see here. So.
Yeah.
So something else to mention too is like we really went in on the details to match the original figures. You know, with the engineering team, we went back and forth to kind of really match what we could from that 1982 and 83 releases. They're swivel arms, so they're 83.
Perfect. Good. I've straight arms, you know, little dicey.
Yeah, they are swivel.
Okay, perfect. Great. So that is our next O-ring. And you know what? While we're on this O-ring train, I think we should just do the next one too.
Sure.
Because it's really
Let's keep
cool.
going.
And
Yeah,
I think that the story that it tells is wonderful. We can get into a little bit more later, but our next O-ring pack is going to be an O-ring Duke and Cobra Commander.
So this pack, I was very inspired by the original movie, and I love the scene where Duke's flying around on the jetpack and he punches Major Blood and then he thwarts Cobra Commander from planting the bomb.
Fabulous.
It's like the coolest intro in any cartoon ever made. I'm moved by it actually when I'm like, this is so BA. I love everything about it. So what we did was, this is coming with a lot of accessories you're not seeing, but those accessories will help you play out that fantasy. Also, this is the first time that these 2 figures will be done in Sunbow inspired deco. So the Duke is inspired by the Sunbow colors. He even has the red lapels up top. And then the Cobra Commander is also inspired by the Sunbow colors with the white belt and the triangle and all that. So we really tried to play up that Sunbow experience of that beginning intro to that amazing cartoon that got us all pumped about this amazing brand. So it's kind of a celebration pack. I'm real excited about
I can't wait to see what people do for dioramas. For these, I feel like there's a lot of really cool potential.
So the
for
accessories
posing.
are really rad.
Oh, you guys are going to be really excited when you see them. So, I mean, that's it. We have this is a lot of reveals. So we just showed you 7 new items that are coming to the line. Yeah, that was 7.
Wow. Okay.
I know it goes fast. We like to talk a lot. But, you know.
We have more.
No, we should be nice. We should give them more.
We should.
We should give them more.
Yeah.
All right. No, we're going to give you guys some more. Okay, so let's do more retro.
Yep.
Okay, so we are up next. We have another one of our really cool new retro classified figures. That's right, it's more classified reveals. Mm-hmm. We know what you guys like. Welcome to the line, a really cool retro Destro.
So this is Destro. That's my Scottish accent.
I love it. It's perfect.
Yes, I don't know.
Nailed it.
Well, again, another Sunbow-inspired deco scheme here, where it's similar to the original one, but what we did was we tried to pare down some of the two-toning and really go the all-black with the silver arm and then the gray boot to kind of match that Sunbow coloring. He even has the little Mars logo on his belt buckle there. So also, it's a metal mask with eyebrows. I mean,
I love it.
Pretty weird, but
Yeah.
I'm into it. I think it looked awesome. And I remember those eyebrows had so much emotion in the cartoon.
Like, how do you think it was the intent that like they were magic eyebrows? Was there like a cutout in the mask so that you could see his eyebrows? We have a lot of questions.
It depends on the Joe lore you're reading at the time, but sometimes it's nanomites, sometimes it's like, I forget what the name of the metal was, but like it moves.
Yeah,
with
I
his
love
face.
it. I love it. I mean, you'd have to if you were going to encase your face in a metal mask.
It does. Yeah.
Fabulous. All right, so Retro Destro. So this is going to be one of the figures that's going to come in the new special packaging that we can't tell you more about now, but you'll be able to see soon. And another retro classified figure, Retrogungho.
So here's Gung-Ho in his original blue teal color that he came out with.
Really good for camouflage.
Very good for camouflage. You don't want to be seen, but Gung-Ho's the kind of guy that, he doesn't mind being seen because he's probably going to beat you up.
Yeah, and he looks so fly doing it.
Look how Gung-Ho don't care.
No,
Gung-Ho is the
don't
man.
care.
So, with a little backstory behind this. This is actually the color we were going to do the original classified Gung-Ho in, but going with that future 20 years in the future kind of feel that we were going with classified, it didn't quite work. So we went with more of like the olive greens. Mm-hmm. But now that we have this line,
it's perfect.
It was perfect, and I was so pumped to get into this design. So something else to let you guys know, he's coming with a new vest, and he's coming with new holsters. The vest, as you can tell, has the lemon bombs or grenades on them as well. And as you can see on his side holster on his thigh, it comes with some heavy ammunition as well. So we really tried to dive into that original figure release. His accessories also harken back to that as well, but you guys will see that at a later date. So,
Gung-Ho and Destro both coming in that really cool special packaging that we can't quite talk about, but you're going to be really excited about.
Yep.
It's so cryptic. I feel bad for being so cryptic.
Yeah, sorry.
But it's going to be worth the wait, we promise. So our final reveal of the day, actually the final one, I think that this is really exciting.
This one's the jam.
Yeah, this one's and I think that when you see it all together, we're in the very early stages of this coming together for like starting to see models, we're starting to see packaging. You're going to be really excited too. So without further ado, this is our very first classified series Troop Builder multi-pack with our new Viper friends.
That's right. It's 3 Vipers in a pack. 2 Vipers and their officer. This was really fun to get into because we did a slight variation on the blue of the troopers. And then for the Vipers, then for the officer, we wanted to dive into that original release of the Viper officer, which I think was a special release back in the day. I'm not quite sure. I'm drawing a blank. But
I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell you.
Please correct me in the comments. But what we did was we tried to play with color and finishes to kind of denote classes. That's something you've noticed we've always done in the line, where we'll add like an armband or something like that to speak to lieutenant, officer, private, or something like that of a character. So that's what we did here, and I'm super pumped about this. It's kind of like it's a unit in a box. And then once you see the accessories and some of the other
accessories are so good
parts and pieces that come in this box, it's super exciting. So I'm pumped to start getting my troops a little bigger, my units a little bigger on my shelf. So hopefully you guys are too. And again, this was a fun one to work on. The color scheme is really rad too.
Yeah.
So.
It's a really, really impressive offering.
Yeah, it's fun.
So without further ado, that is 10 new items that we have revealed to you today. So we had 2 of the ORing 2-packs and then 8 classified.
10.
Yeah,
we
10.
never do that.
We never do that.
Wow.
This is very exciting.
I want to do that more often.
Yeah, we must really like you guys. So that being said, make sure that you are kind of staying tuned to learn more about our amazing 40th anniversary kickoff event in late February.
Yep.
We're stoked. You should be stoked. Promise it's worth waiting for. And we promise that we will also continue to be as transparent as humanly possible with you, kind of about how the supply chain is working, when you'll be able to get those figures. Again, what this kind of means is that you will likely, once we do pre-orders on this, it means that you'll probably have a couple of outstanding pre-orders at the same time. May end up with some overlapping pre-orders as the year progresses. We appreciate your patience, and we promise you that we are making a lot of these figures, and that if you are pre-ordering, there are figures reserved for you, and we'll make sure that you get them.
Yes.
But that we're just so excited we can't keep it all inside. We just want to share it with you.
Here's
a
little sneak peek.
Yeah, a little sneak peek. So a little teaser. And then we will see you again in late February for that amazing 40th anniversary event. Awesome. So without further ado, enjoy the rest of your day, and Yo Joe!